The National Electrical Code, or NEC, mandates specific requirements for electrical risers that penetrate fire-rated walls. NEC Section 300.22 addresses firewall penetrations directly. The code stipulates that penetrations of firewalls must adhere to the requirements set forth by the authority having jurisdiction. In instances where such specific requirements are absent, the NEC dictates that raceways penetrating firewalls shall be constructed of metal. Furthermore, these raceways must be sealed with an approved material. The purpose of this sealing is to maintain the fire-resistive integrity of the wall, preventing the spread of fire and smoke. Critically, the NEC requires that any electrical circuit that penetrates a firewall must be equipped with a disconnect on each side of the wall. This disconnect serves as a crucial safety measure, allowing for the immediate de-energization of the circuit in the event of a fire or other emergency. The disconnect must be designed to be operated from either side of the wall. This ensures accessibility and operability regardless of the location of personnel during an emergency situation. The requirement for disconnects on both sides of the firewall is essential for several reasons. Firstly, it provides redundancy in the event that one disconnect is inaccessible or fails to operate correctly. Secondly, it allows for isolation of the electrical circuit from either side of the wall, facilitating safe maintenance or repairs. Thirdly, it enables firefighters or other emergency personnel to quickly de-energize the circuit, minimizing the risk of electrical hazards during fire suppression activities. The approved material used to seal the raceways penetrating firewalls must be a fire-resistant substance that is specifically designed and tested for this purpose. This material should be capable of preventing the passage of flames, smoke, and hot gases through the penetration, thereby maintaining the fire rating of the wall. The selection and installation of the sealing material must be performed in accordance with the manufacturer's instructions and any applicable local codes or regulations. The metal raceways used for firewall penetrations must be properly grounded and bonded to ensure electrical safety. Grounding and bonding provide a low impedance path for fault currents, minimizing the risk of electric shock and equipment damage. The grounding and bonding system must comply with the requirements of NEC Article 250. The size and type of conductors used in the electrical circuit penetrating the firewall must be appropriate for the ampacity of the circuit and the environmental conditions in which it is installed. Conductors must be protected from physical damage and abrasion. The installation of the electrical riser and its associated components must be performed by qualified and licensed electricians in accordance with all applicable codes and regulations. Proper installation is essential to ensure the safety and reliability of the electrical system. Regular inspections and maintenance of the electrical riser and its components are necessary to identify and address any potential problems before they become hazardous. Inspections should include a visual examination of the raceways, sealing material, disconnects, conductors, and grounding and bonding system. Maintenance should include cleaning, tightening connections, and replacing any damaged or deteriorated components. In addition to the NEC requirements, local codes and regulations may impose additional requirements for electrical risers penetrating firewalls. It is essential to consult with the authority having jurisdiction to determine the specific requirements that apply to a particular installation. The authority having jurisdiction may require additional fire-stopping measures, such as the installation of fire-rated sleeves or collars around the raceways. They may also require periodic testing and certification of the fire-resistive integrity of the wall. The NEC is a comprehensive set of standards that governs the safe installation of electrical wiring and equipment. It is updated every 3 years to reflect the latest technological advancements in safety practices. Compliance with the NEC is essential to protect people and property from electrical hazards. Failure to comply with the NEC can result in fines, penalties, and liability for damages in the event of a fire or other electrical incident. The NEC is not a substitute for good engineering judgment and sound electrical practices. It is important to consider the specific conditions of each installation and to select materials and methods that are appropriate for the application. The NEC is a minimum standard, and it may be necessary to exceed the minimum requirements in certain situations. For example, in critical facilities such as hospitals or data centers, It may be necessary to install redundant electrical systems and enhanced fire protection measures. The NEC provides guidance on a wide range of electrical topics, including wiring methods, overcurrent protection, grounding and bonding, and equipment installation. It is essential for electricians, engineers, and other electrical professionals to be familiar with the NEC and to stay up to date on the latest changes and revisions. The NEC is available for purchase from the National Fire Protection Association, or NFPA, and other authorized distributors. It is also available online through subscription services. The NEC is a valuable resource for anyone involved in the design, installation, or maintenance of electrical systems. By following the NEC requirements, you can help to ensure the safety and reliability of electrical systems and protect people and property from electrical hazards. In summary, the NEC mandates specific requirements for electrical risers penetrating fire-rated walls, including the use of metal raceways, approved sealing materials, and disconnects on both sides of the wall. Compliance with these requirements is essential to maintain the fire-resistive integrity of the wall and to ensure the safety of building occupants.